Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a pretty quick video, but I have some exciting news. So I was contacted about, a few weeks ago by Books about a new release. And as most of you know, I've been in love for years with my Kobo Aura 1 reader that Melissa bought me as a gift. And it's getting a little long in the tooth. So it's getting a little bit older. I'm interested to see what a new reader about that size would look like. And as I was talking through with the books team, they mentioned that the Go 6 Gen 2 was about to come out and asked me if I would like a review unit. And I obviously said yes. And you can see right now on the screen what these units look like. So they come in four different colors. And I will be getting the plum color, which is this one right here, and it's kind of a purple, kind of a deep purple. I have a sneaking suspicion Melissa, if she gets into e-ink and reading on e-ink, may steal it because that's her favorite color. But so far, she is very much only physical books. But we'll see what happens there. But this is out for pre-order. They have a total, like I said, of four colors. They have shell, they have stone, they have custard, and they have plum. So you can see all of those here. And it is a black and white device, which is what's got me excited about it because that's what my trusted Kobo is. But one thing I've really been thinking about now that I'm looking to replace the Kobo is, do I want to stay locked into an ecosystem? And I've been using the Palma 2 Pro quite a bit, but that's a color screen and it does have a little bit of trouble, for me at least, with that CFA layer. I can really see it when I'm reading in bed and I'm holding that fairly close to my eyes. I still love it and I'm still using it, but this to me is more of a traditional reader. Now I'm going to do a much bigger comparison. I'll do all of the tech specs and everything like that, but I will highlight a few things here. And I do have the media kit as well. So I will be writing a blog on this, but just wanted to show you it's the 300 ppi display. It has a dual tone front light, so you're not giving away the ability to read in bed, which to me is always a good thing to have for a reader. It does have writing support with the InkSense Plus, so we will look at that and see if the implementation on it is as good as it is with the Palma 2 Pro, and whether or not it's going to be as good as the Gen 2 Lumi with the 10.3. So we'll see about it. It does have Android. My understanding is it's Android 11. I'm not as worried about the Android version as much, except for when it comes to Kindle, specifically since they ended support for Android 8. And I'm not sure how long it'll be before they start going even further up the Android scale. I do like the fact that it's got 32 gigs of storage and an SD card slot. Not sure about the 3 gigabytes of RAM, but as a reader, I'm not sure that that would also be a hindrance. If you were going to use this as a note-taking tablet, if you were going to use it for heavy Google Apps usage, I could see that being a real issue. But hopefully that's not going to be something that's too demanding or too taxing on the system. But of course, we'll give that a good look when we get the device. Here you can a little bit more as far as the colors. There's your custard. There's your stone, which is kind of an off-white, almost like a limestone color. And being from limestone country, I think that's kind of cool. You have plum, which is the one I'm getting because I think that's going to be really nice. And then you have your shell, which is really your white. So very light, 160 grams. I think that's going to be perfect for a reader. It is touch enabled, which again is very nice for on the go and having this with you. It's very much meant to be, I don't want to say a competitor to the Palma 2 Pro, but a pure reader. And I think that's where the Palma 2 Pro is trying to be a lot of different things. It's really a productivity powerhouse for looking at all of your apps. You can still look at apps on this, but I think this is geared more towards very much having it be a reader. I like how they say your ideal reading nook, which is funny because of Barnes and Nobles. But at the same time, I think that this allows you to consolidate. If you're someone like me who has books on Kindle, who has books on Kobo, who has books on Nook, you can have one device that now you can read all of those. Plus, you get all the power of the Neo reader for anything else you want to be able to read. So, again, excited about that part of it. Now, when you're talking about the note taking piece, that'll need to be seen. I do like the idea of having something for a quick jot pad, and I think the form factor of the Palma 2 Pro doesn't work for everybody. So it'll be really interesting to see what they do here, especially what the implementation is like, whether or not it's really useful, and how it feels in the hand while you're trying to write with it. Quite frankly, a lot of the design of it reminds me very much of the Mobi Scribe Wave, which was much bigger, obviously at 8.2 inches. But even from the pictures here, the sunken bezel, although I'm sure they've made that screen flush, but you can definitely see where they've put in the front light here around the edges. Still an octa-core processor, full Google Play enabled, and a 1500 milliamp battery. And then you get your protective case. We'll see what I get when the time comes. And then they do have a matte transparent case, which is very similar to the Palma 2 Pro. So we'll see if actually this case does something similar to the Palma 2 Pro. And I'm not sure I'm loving that design, but maybe it'll have a full back instead of that kind of half back that it has. So we'll see when we get it in hand. But anyway, just very quick hop on to show you this, hop on to talk about it, and wanted to get your thoughts on it initially. And you'll see that the price point did not increase too much. I mean, it did go up. It's about $40 more than the current Go 6, but it's significantly cheaper than the Go 7. So for 1 inch less, if you're using it as a reader, I don't know that that'll make a difference to you. So drop down in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know whether this is a device you're interested in. Let me know what and how to stress test it when I get it, the things you're most interested to see. And remember, it's not just about writing. I think this is a reading focused device with writing as kind of an extra nice to have. But until we get it in hand, I can't really say much more about it. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the channel. And until the next video, keep on moving forward, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.